Hi, I'm Phoebe Frenzel, and this is my redemption story. So I grew up in the Catholic Church. I somewhat knew the rules, and I knew the guidelines, and I knew that life was more about living like this guy named Jesus. But I was often confused and just somewhat scared because I didn't know as much as the people around me. So to hide my lack of knowledge, I just tried to be the best person I could be to the people around me. I often found myself trying to do the right thing at the right time in front of the right people in order to secure my place in heaven. I spent time comparing my own sin to the people around me, trying to see where I measured up. It was a lot about worshiping myself. Phoebe was a god, and Phoebe could do no wrong, and I made sure that everyone saw that version of myself, and that often left me pretty empty and kind of cheating myself, cheating the people around me, just making sure they only saw one version of myself, and it was the version I wanted them to see. Freshman year was hard, and I definitely was just searching for a lot. Obviously coming into a school that was much bigger than my hometown, not everybody knew who I was. I kind of had to figure out who I was. Also playing college athletics isn't the easiest task, and definitely trying to figure yourself out there. So yeah, was definitely searching for my identity in a lot of things, knowing that it wasn't going to get filled in any of those things. And I was lucky enough to get invited to a C group the spring of my freshman year. And that is where I truly began to get introduced into the Bible and really learn who Jesus was. During coming to know Christ, I just realized that we're all broken, and I myself am broken, and that's okay, because if I wasn't broken, then Jesus wouldn't have come. And in knowing that, it's been really sweet to know that I can be broken, and in my brokenness, I can be loved, and being loved allows me to love the people around me. I was baptized in December. I actually really would have loved to have been baptized last spring, and it was at baptisms that I was about to be like, you know what, maybe I'll just do it right there. But I knew this was a conversation I wanted to be able to have with my parents to share them a little bit of how my heart has changed in a few months. And then since then, it had been continuing to grow in a relationship with Jesus. So then when December came around, there was no doubt in my mind that I wanted to be baptized. I used to be confused about some of the cool things around me. Random acts of kindness, people showing a love I couldn't even comprehend. But now I understand. We were created by a God who loves us. He sent down his son to die for our sins. This encourages me to be better, to love the people around me, and to do it with intention behind me, knowing nothing I can do can change the way I am perceived by God.